this is why it's so great to me to see guys like you, because, you guys are stepping out on a limb here. I mean, you guys might and very well find yourselves the targets of cancel culture, of people who don't like what you're saying. I think it's inevitable. It's going to happen.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Right on. I like hearing that. Stick to your guns, because I think it's time to cancel culture personally.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's have the facts out there. Forget who gets offended. We're not perfect. I've got a mix in me. I'm a hybrid. I've got Native American in me. I'm mostly Scandinavian. That's why I had blonde hair and all that. I have Black Dutch. Black Dutch is probably descended from when the Dutch were engaged in the slave trade, right? So I probably have a little bit like of seasoning, a little bit of a lot of stuff. I can trace my family back to the 1830s and 40s, and my ancestors intermarried in North Georgia with the Cherokees. So I've got French, I've got Welsh, I've got Scandinavian, so we're all really a mix, So let's get past this constant. Listen, when I was going to see Sly and the Family Stone and Little Richard and all of these guys, back in the 70s, I'm like, hey, all this racist Jim Crow shit, we're over with that now. We can move on, right? And we're all getting along fine, I'm jamming when I played in the band. I'm jamming with black percussionists, not even thinking about the fact that, hey, I'm white and they're black. We're just jamming. We're getting down. I'm teaching them some rhythms. They're teaching me rhythms, right? Now it's like, hey, let's dredge that back up again. Why are we dredging it up? Because it's divisive.
Yeah.
And you know what? I work with, in my business, I work with Hispanics. I work with African Americans. I work with Eastern Europeans. I work with Caucasians, and we're on the job. We're all working together, and we all basically have the same goal. Let's get this job done. Let's have it to high standards of quality. Let's all make some money while we're doing it. And nobody's there giving a shit about, that my electrician is black or my master mason is black. No. Or that I'm I'll say mostly white. Nobody even thinks about that. That's not on anybody's radar screen. It's about, let's get the job done. Right. So that's my message here now is we've got a job to do, and it's a big job. It's a planetary job. Let's get the job done.
We're going to get it done.
Listen, whatever it takes.
So Randall,
Whatever it takes.
thank you. We appreciate it. Everybody, this was Randall Carlson. We're planning on having him back on in person in the studio. Maybe we're going to go out into the field with him.
I hope you do. I hope you do.
Well, there's no question that we want to, so then it's going to happen.
Okay.
There we go.
And you're going to, in the process, you're going to meet some really cool, creative people, free thinkers.
That is what we want.
And this coming together is what they don't want, but that's what's going to happen. It is happening.
It is totally happening. It's happening more than ever right now.
Be afraid, deep state.
It is widely known that the tobacco and diet industries lobbied governments with scientific propaganda for years until proven guilty in court. The artificial treatment of our water is the next corporate deception.
For example, virtually every nation in Europe has rejected the use of artificial fluoride. International studies since the 40s have repeatedly shown that endocrine and neurological effects increase after repeated consumption, even at the levels accepted by U.S. government.
Epic Water Filters is the most thorough industry-grade filtration system that Houston Ensemble has ever used. They reduce heavy metals upwards of 99.5%, such as lead and mercury, bacteria like E. coli, and poisons like chromium, nitrate, and fluoride.
Join us in our journey to living a toxin-free life and get your Epic Water Filter using discount code Houston Ensemble, lowercase, one word. That's Houston Ensemble, lowercase, one word, for 20% off your Epic Water Filter.